MJ Ward is back. Episode Ocho. Numero 8. Let's get started. Yeah!
Welcome to the first episode of 2023.
Woo! Happy New Year!
Yeah. You're probably tired of hearing that by now.
Probably.
But
see you next year.
yeah. But for real, we're on episode 8.
Episode 8. Ocho.
Wow.
Where are we? Oh, there we are.
So today, the usual episode, we're going to talk about a few of our past episodes. We're still way back when we just first started this little baby channel.
Baby.
But then we're also going to talk a little bit about some new things as we go into the new year of 2023, just looking back on 2022 a little bit and sharing some of our favorite stuff with you.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Rock on.
Travis has not had an energy drink today, and he's just going. All right. So what's up on deck?
All right. So today's videos that we're going to be talking about is this is the time in our YouTube's history, our YouTube channel's history, where we started filming how-to videos.
How to do stuff.
Which is funny because as of today, while we're filming this podcast, we're bringing back our how-to series, and we filmed a couple new episodes today of that, and we'll be posting that shortly.
Like 15 minutes ago.
Yes. And then we're like, we don't know what else to do. Let's go film a podcast.
Episode 8.
So
This is all the way back June of 2020.
woo! We are in the height of COVID, my friends.
Yes. And we were teaching you guys how to go fishing.
So we have our first 2 how-to videos ever. The first one we ever posted was how to tie a clinch knot for fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And I use this knot for literally almost everything I do in fishing. I used them in the videos we filmed today. So that was our first ever video. It was funny too, because all we had to shoot these on, we were on the front porch of my old house. We had our outside table, which was just a basic round
little
glass table, so it's kind of jank. And it's had a shrub behind me.
And I'm pretty sure that whole time we were filming these how-tos, which Travis was not far from the highway, there was constantly a truck going down the highway.
All the freaking
or somebody started weed eating next door.
It's terrible.
We had not a lot of good luck with the sound for these. Yeah,
we're actually thinking about redoing a remastered versions of our old how-to videos. That way we can make them a little bit. We have better cameras now.
Yes.
We have better situational areas, I guess. Filming areas. Situational areas.
We have top-notch situational.
We have a top-notch studio here.
Actually, for these how-to videos we filmed today, we went out to Travis's garage and sat in his boat. So our situational area is great.
But the camera quality and the sound's better, so woo!
Much better.
So, but we are thinking about remastering these old ones to make them a little better, have better sound, easier to see. Because basically, the way all of these are shot wearing a red shirt, and I put the stuff against my red shirt. That way you can kind of see what the crap I was doing.
It worked pretty well.
It worked well, but we can do better. So
we will
do better. But yeah, the first video was how to tie a clinch knot, which is just a very common knot for fishing. You can use it for everything. So if you are a big fishing enthusiast, go watch that video. It's how to tie a clinch knot on Trav and J Outdoors YouTube channel.
Thanks.
Yeah. But then
the big one.
Then our second how-to video we ever did was such a basic video. It was just how to rig a tight line for catfishing. So, growing up, I was huge into catfishing. I went with my grandpa all the time. My grandparents moved up to literally on the river, the river's in their backyard. We would fish all the time. We had a dock down there. So I loved catfishing. I'm like, hey, I'm going to show people how to rig a tight line for catfishing, because a lot of people I meet, when they want to go catfish something, they don't really know how to do it. So I'm like, let's do a little how-to video on how to, do that. Same setup as our other how-to videos. I'm sitting at a table and with a shrub behind me in my red shirt doing it. But this video did something spectacular. It took off.
It got views.
It got views.
This was our first video that really took off and
Yes.
I'm not saying went viral. It has 7,000 views.
That's not viral.
But that's a lot of views for our videos when we were just little.
That was literally our let's see.
First 15 videos.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13th video.
Our 13th video. And we're like, oh my gosh, this is our time. It was not our time. Still not our time.
I mean, when you think about it, people probably often Google how to rig a catfishing line. And that's why our video popped up, which is great because that helps us get views.
Correct.
But that video took off, so we are so proud of that one.
Yes, it did things that we never thought was possible. Mm-hmm. And it's such a basic video. We're going to redo that video too. Because I went back and rewatched that video myself because I just wanted, I'm like, why do people like this video? And it really is not great. The sound is terrible. You can't really see what the crap I'm doing half the time. So I'm like, we need to remaster this video, man.
How to actually.
How to read a timeline for catfish. Remaster.
For real this time.
For real this time. But yeah, those videos, I mean, they're really good. Just to give you an idea, how to tie a clinch knot video, literally to this day, only has 91 views on it. Not great. And then literally you skip to that rig a tie line when you have near 7,000. Mm-hmm. And then Jordan did one later on, which we'll talk about, that did pretty good too. So
almost got to 1,000.
Almost. So. But those are our two how-to videos. I'll let Jordan take it away for our next one.
Yeah, so the next one we actually went on an adventure.
Adventure time.
Somewhere, I think we revisited in video. We revisited it to do a geocache, which we still haven't posted. I don't think.
Oh, that was from the LBL challenge.
Yeah, so
we still haven't posted it. I can't post it yet.
Anyways, we went to Hematite Lake, and we went hiking around the lake. I believe this was me, you, and Jackie.
Yep.
I remember a few things from this video. First thing, I remember a snake.
I do too.
Of course. It was right at the very beginning of the trail. It freaked me out, and I just ran around it. I also remember, I think I pulled an all-nighter the night before this video.
Yeah, I think you did.
And I was on a bunch of Red Bull, and that was keeping me awake. Which I don't think I seemed super tired during the video, but...
Not too bad.
I was definitely tired, and I was in Crocs.
This trail is 2 miles or 3 miles long, and this boy brings Crocs.
My feet didn't hurt.
I'm surprised.
I probably just couldn't feel them because I was tired.
It's so numb.
But I do remember. I remember we stood on a bunch of like cut down logs.
Yeah.
Or trees.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I remember that.
Because we were like doing this, we're like, ooh, 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 we're like bouncing on top of these big
they were like
logs.
Kind of rolling, yeah.
That was funny, I remember that. Mm-hmm. Good times. The thing that I remember from this video, yeah, the snake, of course, was absolutely hilarious. Jordan is like deathly afraid of snakes. It's funny.
We've talked about this before. I'm conquering that fear, but I am still afraid of them.
I don't think they had the new... Did they have the... Yeah, they did. They had the new boardwalk.
They did have the new boardwalk, yeah.
So they had... This was after they renovated this trail. Had all new boardwalks. So I remember walking on the boardwalks. We had our fishing post with us.
We did not have any luck.
Did not have any luck. Jordan got hung up on something literally right next to the dock. I remember that. I was like, really?
And Hematite Lake has a lot of lily pads.
It does.
So I think me and Travis both were thinking we were going to use like a frog lure.
It didn't do any good, though.
No.
I really thought it would do so good out there, and it really didn't. I was disappointed. Anyways, the next thing I remember from this video was randomly, we're just walking down a trail, and I'm like, Jordan, tell our viewers about the history of this lake. And instead of giving us like an actual history lesson, Jordan goes into talking about how the dinosaurs used to roam through it, and there was some kind of earthquake or something that hit the area and created the lake, or I don't even remember what all he said.
I made it all up, obviously.
It was all on the spot. It was good though.
I just like Travis asked me that question, and I thought he was being sarcastic, so I gave a sarcastic answer, but I kind of ran with it.
He did. It was really funny too.
I think he clipped that and made a short out of it.
I did. I recently posted it, I think, on TikTok.
So
Not so long ago.
Don't take history lessons from me as anything accurate.
Someone actually liked that video on Facebook today, and I was like, posted forever ago. But I got a notification like, someone liked this video. I was like, huh,
good.
Look, someone liked you. That make you feel good?
It's the first. That was fun. We need to go do that again.
My thing says heavy sleet soon. It's 68 degrees outside.
We're about to get some storms around our area.
Apparently I'm about to get sleet according to this. It's almost 70 degrees.
We'll wrap this podcast.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, so it's January 2nd while we're recording this, so.
But it's like 70 degrees outside, right?
70 degrees.
Which is not great.
We just got out of last week. It was snowing and ice. And,
negative 10 degrees outside last week was,
Yeah, we have like an 80-degree shift in temperature.
I think it's happening.
Definitely going to be some storms.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hopefully nothing crazy.
Yeah, I don't need to lose any more of my fence.
Yeah, no more tornadoes.
Yeah, let's not do that. Actually, it wasn't fun.
So, speaking of last year. We're going to we did this before, I think maybe our first podcast. We're going to talk about a couple of things. Just reflecting on 2022 and the crazy year that it was. We're going to talk about our top purchase of the year. And we're going to talk about our favorite memories or favorite moments of 2022. And we want you guys in the comments, let us know. What is your top purchase of the year? It can be anything from anything to anything. And then tell us some of your favorite moments. Just what's going on in life.
Drop some comments down below, Hit us up on social media, yo.
Yeah, it's always good to just look back and reflect and look at how far you've come.
Yes.
Even though it's been a crazy year, there was growth and there was progress. So, what's your best purchase of the year, Travis?
Well, I think so. We didn't purchase a lot this year just because it was a crazy year. But I guess my favorite purchase, this year was I got a new Nintendo Switch. So I've had a Switch literally since like the second week they came out, way back when. But mine was getting pretty old. Like it was the original one. I was having a hard time running like some of the newer Pokemon games. So I was like, you know what? It was during Black Friday. GameStop had a good trading credit thing going on. I'm like, I'm gonna get me a new Switch. So I traded my old PS4 in. I traded my old Switch in. I traded a bunch of old games in. And I got me like a brand new Switch for like literally nothing. So that was pretty cool. It's making my gaming experience a little better. Things run a little bit smoother.
Good choice.
Smoother, oh yeah. Got the new Switch OLED model so I can be cool like Jordan.
Yeah, I got that. That might have been a purchase I made at the very beginning of this year, or it might have been last year. I can't remember.
I don't remember when you got it. I thought it was last year.
I got it when Arceus came out. Arceus.
I was at the very beginning of this year. I think, yeah. Was it? Yeah, that's this year. I guess it was this year then.
But I might have bought it right before that.
I thought you had before then.
Maybe I did. I don't know when I bought it, but I bought it.
I don't know. You had like Smash Bros. Stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's not my top purchase. I don't think.
Well, what's yours top one,
thinking,
Mr. Jordan J. Garner?
For those of you who don't know, I'm in the process of renovating a house. So I bought a lot of tools. But my favorite is the nail gun I bought. One, it's super useful and super easy to use. And it's also really fun. It's just very relaxing to hold a piece of wood up and then just push the gun against it and squeeze the trigger and it's like pow and it's in the wall. It's just my favorite tool. You may not understand, but it is.
Oh yeah.
It's so much better than taking a nail and a hammer, bang, 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 and you can just shoot it.
Well, now, you miss a few things here, Jordan. One of the best parts of using an old-fashioned nail and hammer is smashing your thumb.
I don't want to smash my thumb.
But it's part of the building process.
I'd rather accidentally shoot my thumb with an nail.
Okay. Shoot it right through.
I've not done that yet. Hopefully I do not do that.
Well, let's not do that.
Knock on wood.
No hospital visits. I have a whole pledge not to have any hospital visits this year, Jordan.
Well, you're 2 days in. You're doing good.
I had plenty last year. I don't need no more this year.
You're on track.
Oh, gosh.
Man.
We'll see how long it lasts.
2022 was a crazy year, though. I mean,
my gosh.
especially for you.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think it's hard to beat having a baby.
Yeah, it's definitely not hard to beat that. Or it is hard to beat that.
Excuse you.
That came out completely wrong. It is hard to beat that.
Oh, that ain't hard to beat.
No, yeah, for sure. Definitely a year, crazy year. You know, sinking an axe in my knee and getting hernia surgery and having a baby and woo! It was one heck of a year, Mr. Jordan.
What a year.
What a year. Speaking of that, what do you think are some of your favorite moments from all of our adventures this past year? Thinking.
I have to say, just looking back towards the beginning of 2022, our trip to Cincinnati was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got there, we found that bike. We got to explore a new city a little bit. I think that was the beginning of this year.
It was.
Yeah. February?
Was it February? I think it
March.
was March.
Maybe March. February, March.
Like that.
But yeah, we got to go to Cincinnati. That was fun.
Cincinnati.
That's the farthest we've road tripped for any type of filming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. This year has been, outside of filming, I got a new job. I got a new puppy. I'm working on getting a new house. So it still doesn't quite match up to having a baby, but it's been crazy.
Yes. You done?
I'm kind of looking through the videos again. So looking back to the the beginning of 2022, that was shortly after the tornado that came through last year.
Yes.
Which it doesn't feel like a year ago.
It was a year ago. Yeah. Hopefully we don't do it again.
We've been on our camping trip.
Yeah.
Our freezing cold camping trip.
Yes.
That was not one of my favorite memories.
That was actually one of my favorites.
Well, good for you.
So, I know we like froze to death out there, but I don't know why, but I like really enjoyed it. Like, it's one of my favorite memories just because, I don't know, I love going camping with like all of our friends and everything. It's really cool. So we just have a good time out there. Like, even though we were freezing, we were having fun, having good food. And I don't know, I like doing that kind of stuff. And we actually got another trip planned. Coming up in February, I believe, again.
Hopefully it won't be as cold.
We'll see.
But I agree. It was a good time. It was just a cold time.
A good time, but a cold time.
We spent most of the time huddled around the fire and
yeah. It's fun though.
Yeah.
We made some good food on the fire.
Oh yeah.
So it was fun. I enjoyed it. One of my favorite memories was getting my boat. So towards the beginning of this year, I bought my boat that we currently have. We haven't taken out yet.
That's a 2023 adventure.
Yeah, all things stood in the way between us taking it out, of course, and everything. But during the course of the summer, before we had the baby, I was able to start renovating it and getting it ready. And it's done. It's ready to go. It's just I haven't had time to take it out. But really loved and getting that. I've been wanting a boat for like my own boat for a long time. I bought one in 2021. I bought a used boat from a guy. I had a lot of stuff planned for it, and it turned out that it was going to be a huge hassle. One, to renovate it, which I knew it would be, but it was a little bit more than I saw it. Two, we were having a lot of problems because I bought it from somebody in a different state. We were having a lot of problems to be able to get title transferred to my name, and without that, I can't license the boat, take it out. So, I eventually said, heck with it, I'm not doing this anymore. It's too much of a hassle. I actually found a guy back in that state and sold it back to somebody in that state because they could get a title and stuff for it easier. Pretty much got my money back on it, which was nice, so I didn't really lose anything. But then, my friend JR, which he was on our camping trip with us, he told me, he's like, hey, actually on our camping trip, he's like, hey, we got a boat that my family's thinking about selling. And I was like, cool. So I messaged him shortly after our camping trip, and I was like, hey, you still want to sell that boat? And he's like, yeah, when blah, blah, blah. So I end up going there and purchasing that boat from him. Spent a few months, stripping it, all the crap out of it, and putting all new flooring down in it. Remodeling it just a little bit to make it more, I guess, feasible for what we're going to be using it for. But that was one of my favorite moments from this past year was getting that boat and doing getting it renovated and all that stuff. I enjoy renovating stuff and doing that, so it was fun.
Yeah, and that's something to look forward to next year. I mean, kind of looking ahead, we're going to be taking the boat out. That's going to help a lot of our videos too, because we're going to have a lot more access to where we want to go fishing. We'll have more access to potential magnet fishing spots, all types of new adventures.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I agree with Jordan. And one of my other favorite moments was our Cincinnati trip. That was really fun. Mm-hmm. We had such a great time going up there. We got to meet our friend Daniel and everything. Go magnet fishing with him. Got to really go to a really awesome park pond where there's so much stuff in there. There's still so much stuff in there. We're going back at some point. Daniel actually messaged us the other day, and he's like, "Hey, when y'all coming back up?" I'm like, "We're gonna try to get their thing because we really want to go back to this pond. Yeah, we're gonna attempt to throw kayaks in it. I really don't know if we're allowed to and what's gonna happen, but we're gonna basically, I think, just do it.
Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
Yes, because if we ask permission, we're probably gonna get denied. But if we just jump in and they say, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here, get out of there," well, be sorry.
We'll get out, but we probably already magnet fished a little bit.
Yeah, but hopefully, we'll already have some content and everything before they catch on to us.
And we're not doing any harm. We're helping clean up the pond.
And I'm hoping with that kind of approach, they'll be okay with it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we are planning on going back because there's so much stuff out there. And Daniel told us like the history of the place, and a few of the locals there that walked by while we were magnet fishing told us some even more details about it. So we know for a fact that there is a gold mine of stuff in this pond.
Yeah. The thing about the pond is there was like the rock skirt around the edges, and every time you get towards that edge, it would pull whatever you had pulling the magnet. It would pull it off of your magnet, and it'd be hard to get over that ledge. So there was so much stuff that we had hooked on the magnet, we just could not get to the shore or get to the bank. But if we're out there in the kayaks, we're pulling straight up, and we don't have to worry about that ledge.
Yeah, it'll make things so much easier. Cause that ledge was a booger, man. Yeah. We lost so much stuff on that thing. I know we had stuff on our magnets, and we get to that dang ledge and lose it because it gets caught up underneath and we can't pull up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're hoping these kayaks is going to let us gain access to it. Because I'm excited about it. I really like it. Ain't like I told Daniel, like I really, truly do want to get back up there. It's a far trip for us. And I had a baby at the end of last year, so it's easy for me to be able to make trips anymore like that. So,
but yeah, 5 hours.
Yeah, what it was? It was about five and a half hours. Yeah, it's a good road trip. Mm-hmm. So, I also I would like to go. There's a few places I want to go magnet fishing this year. Okay. Indiana, where my wife's parents live.
Yes.
They have a amazing area up there where there's lots of bridges with shallow water and stuff like that. And I know there's stuff underneath them. Or the whole stream that runs through the town itself with houses on every side of it. You know it's going to be great. Mm-hmm. So there's so many places up there. So I'm really hoping for us to get up there at some point this year and magnet fish all that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
What else looking ahead to 2023? As I mentioned, renovating a house. Hopefully that house will be done this year. Hopefully within a couple months. And I'm actually looking at turning one of the spare bedrooms into kind of a studio for our channel, where we'll be able to do our podcast, and it'll be, a little bit of a better area than what we currently have. And also just be able to film other types of stuff that, where we're not going outdoors to different adventures. The stuff we film at home, we'll have a good place to do that. That's what I'm looking forward to as well.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. Another thing that one of my other favorite moments from this past year was we did a Halloween video. Mm-hmm. And we went to Hotel California, which we've been before, but we went back, but this time at night. Mm-hmm. That was a really cool video. It was very scary at first because it was literally just me and Jordan out there in the middle of the woods.
Our friends abandoned us.
Yeah, everybody abandoned us at the last minute, but it was such a... Once we got out there, it was fun. I was really enjoying it. We had a lot of fun out there, just exploring it and everything like that.
It's a thrill. It's something during the day you go and it's like, oh, this is cool, this is interesting. But at night, it's spooky and you're just like, your adrenaline's going. It's a thrill, and that makes it fun.
I miss, we used to do a lot of exploration videos, and, I miss doing that stuff because I really enjoy it. But I'm also, very nervous of going to places and,
abandoned spooky places that also might have people trying to guard and protect them.
It ain't the spooky part of it. That's fine. I don't care. But it's... Yeah, I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
So
get off my property.
Get off my lawn.
There's always that risk.
Yes.
But that's something we can definitely look into, doing some places that we know will be somewhat safe.
Yeah. And we haven't really, we put a little bit on social media, but we haven't really talked about the fact that we got to go to our first, geocaching, get-together this past year. So we're actually just here a few weeks ago in December.
Christmas.
Right before Christmas. Our friend Jim, who comments frequently on our geocaching videos and stuff like that.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, Jim. Go check them out on practicalgeocaching.com. They have lots of great geocaching stuff. Mm-hmm. But they invited us up to a geocaching Christmas party. This was the first time we finally got to get out and go to one of his events. He's invited us several times, but there's always something come up where we couldn't go. We finally, this time we're going to get it. So we had it on our calendars and made sure everything's marked off. And we got to go. We had a great time. I loved going there, meet some other geocachers. And
we met a lot of cool people.
We did. Enjoyed it. So.
Got to eat some good food, exchange gifts.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I got a cool blankie.
I got some cool geocaching containers, materials. So that's going to be put to use in 2023.
Ooh, yeah. We're going to be hiding our first catches finally.
Our first hide in 2023.
Woo! Stay tuned. We won't video that because we can't show you where it's at.
Yeah, but we'll tell you we hit one.
We'll tell you we hit it. That way
maybe we'll give you the code so you can go find it.
Yeah, we'll give you the code. That way you can go find it. But, we won't do a video of that. We might do a video preparing it and everything, showing you that kind of process, but we won't show you where we put it or anything like that.
Might do a how-to video. How to hide a geocache.
Ooh. Yeah, we could do that. We'll walk you through the process of how you submit one to the reviewer and all that good stuff. So, so stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Go watch our latest video.
Yeah, we avenged a DNF.
Yeah,
geocaching. All right.
Okay, well, is there anything else?
Well, that's it for this year.
There's going to be no more podcasts this year, folks.
Have to wait until 2024. That sounds crazy.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I'll probably be one in
That'll be
a couple
plenty.
more weeks.
Yeah, that'll be plenty. So,
well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, drop in the comments. Tell us about your best purchases, your favorite memories of the year. If you can't comment on YouTube, just send us messages through social media. Love to hear about it. We'll talk about it on other podcasts. But thanks for watching. Drop some likes. Give us some good ratings. Stay subscribed on whatever you're on so you can catch the next episode.
And remember that you like Trav and Jay Wired. So give us a thumbs up. Give us a 5-star rating. And for $19.99 plus shipping and handling, we'll send you a smile from our face. Just kidding.
That's $25.
No, okay. Just kidding. Yeah.
That's about it.
That's it, yeah. Okay.
We just really go off the rails at the end of every video.
Well, I gotta get my singing in, man. I don't get enough of it. Alright, guys. We're gonna go with that here. Till next time, stay wired.